So I've seen these talking head videos on YouTube and doing pretty well. Talking in your car, getting your thoughts out. And yeah, I figure I might as well get used to talking on camera. My name's Cole. I'm the Bipolar Bard, because I'm bipolar type 2, and I play music. I love playing music. It's always been one of my passions, one of my hobbies, one of my outlets. And I wanted to start up this YouTube channel to kind of talk about bipolar type 2, not necessarily bipolar type 1. And there's a difference, I will get into that. But mainly just talk about my experiences with it, because I noticed that it's not talked about a lot. It's definitely being diagnosed more and more frequently since I was diagnosed about 8 years ago. Back then there was nobody talking about this, nobody. So I think I've finally reached the point where I've been over the hump more than a few times, and I have enough experience to talk about it. So here we go. Bipolar II, as I like to call it, the Sisyphus disease, because there is a great parable about Sisyphus, who is cursed to push a rock up a hill every day, and at the end of that day, or at the end when he finally pushes up the hill, the rock slides back down. I'm sure we all know what I'm talking about with that analogy. Bipolar type 2 feels like the Sisyphus disease, because you can have a good period and build yourself up. You do really well for a few weeks, a few months, even years. Be dormant, and it can destroy your life in a day, an hour, a moment. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long, and you're back down at the bottom again. And then you gotta build yourself back up from complete zero. For me, I've been at zero in so many ways. Zero financially, zero emotionally, zero with no friends or family, zero in the sense of being addicted to every other substance you can think of at one point or another, and always having to start your way back up, always having to crawl your way back up. And you never know when, where an episode's going to strike that's going to take it all away. And that's why I call it the Sisyphus disease, because it just feels like sometimes you're just cursed. Keep on pushing that rock up the hill, only to have it roll right back down. Push it back up, roll back down. I've started over so many times in the last 10 years. So many times, from either mental illness, addiction, natural disasters, economic disasters, things out of your control like COVID, and having to deal with that with, having to battle all of this with mental illness. And the thing I will say about bipolar 2 is it is manageable, and it is possible to live a life that's stable, that you can be proud of. I certainly am proud of the life that I've built up for myself. It's not a lot, but I have a car that I own outright. I rent an apartment by myself. I work 2 jobs, and I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy at all, because there's some days I just want to give up. There's a lot of days I just want to give up, and it's definitely not easy, but it's doable. And yeah, that's why I want to start up this YouTube channel. I want to hopefully connect with other people going through the same things I am. Just give them hope that, with the bipolar diagnosis, it's not the end of the world. It may feel like it. Definitely may feel like it sometimes. I've lost jobs, lost friends, I've lost opportunities, lost family members. I've lost so many things due to this diagnosis. And it sucks. But it's doable and it's possible. So thank you for tuning in. My name's Cole. You guys have a blessed day.